It's a real privilege and honor to talk to a group of this prestige and to express some of these ideas in this forum. None of what I'm going to show you requires extensive research or is out of range or requires some enormous shift in resources. The problem is one of decision making. We're now drowning in information. We are drowning in complexity. Plans tend to be static and they tend to be slow. They tend to be pre-baked, highly confident, but extremely static plans. And the exercise tends to be one of picking a plan from a limited set of options. And think of a world that instead of looking at 10 options, you've looked at 100,000 or 1,000,000 options. Human beings are extremely good at play. We're very good at finding vulnerability. We're very good at gaming systems. We are not a race of spreadsheets and large numbers of analysis and data points. That just creates confusion in us. But if you can give us models, tools we can experiment with, we become much more powerful and much more able to operate. What computers are extremely good at today, what AI is very good at today, is detecting patterns. So if the goal is to detect noise and signal and understand what information is worthy of human decision makers, AI is extremely promising. I love models. I love games, I love models, I love all manner of representations of the real world. I think they are beautiful human tools because they give a human being an ability to gain an intuition for a problem. Models do not have to be perfectly accurate for them to be extremely useful. Their accuracy gets continuously improved through action and interaction. Many of you will have encountered things like weather simulation, for example, which becomes better over time. But the challenge with models, the real limitation to their usefulness is scale. We can now scale models and connect them on an unprecedented scale using thousands of connected machines. And we can combine models that different groups have worked on into single representations of the world. This is a simulation running on 1,500 machines of a city. And it is a model of the movements and interactions of every citizen, social media, telephone networks, traffic, power grids, all of these systems connected together, and it is a fascinating model. You can intervene, change, and alter elements in this model and quickly see cascading effects that are completely non-intuitive to human beings. This is my recipe. This is my cultural recipe for how that technology can be applied. A single synthetic environment. It represents a single representation of the world that is used both for training and for planning and even for putting people into kind of live exercises and situations at very large scale. Where vast numbers of people, decision makers at the tactical level, the strategic level and beyond, can quickly and cheaply access representative environments in which they train and engage constantly. Where we move from fixed plans to continually having access to and an intuition for situations that can quickly turn into dynamic plans, which can create consensus because we have practiced again and again within virtual environments. That creates greater confidence. It allows for accelerated consensus. It allows for more rapid decision making because there is more of a sense of an intuition for the problem. And this is a journey, right? This isn't a magic machine that solves all of our problems. This is a tool set that starts a journey of augmenting human decision making. This is going to happen, and it's already happening. And one can already envision, groups in the world with access to the same technology. And I think it's extremely important that this sort of technology is embraced places like NATO first, and where the standards and where the ideas can be first explored long before this becomes a matter of being behind.